Yo, what's good, my fellow Maverick Slayers? It's your boy X, and yeah, today we're back for a Mega Man X2 analysis. So here we go. So yeah, as you can see right here, this is the Japanese cover art of this game. It's beautiful in my opinion. It's taken all the details in this. Okay, so the prologue. The year is 21XX AD. Once people lived in harmony with Reploids, robots with the ability to think and feel for themselves. Until the mighty Reploid known as Sigma declared a rebellion against mankind and triggered the greatest crisis humanity had ever faced. But in this time of need, a hero emerged from within the ranks of the Maverick Hunters. Reploid's tasked with tracking down and eliminating malfunctioning Reploids. His name was X. X fought back against the rebellion alongside his comrade Zero. The battles pushed him to his limit and made him discover the true power within himself. At the summit of Sigma's fortress, X was victorious at last. Sigma was vanquished, and his plans brought to ruin. Though the battle was not without its losses, Zero was all but destroyed, and the Maverick Hunters were reduced to just a quarter of their original numbers. But for X, there was no time to grieve. The new, fragile world peace needed Maverick Hunters to protect it. And now, 6 months have passed since Sigma's uprising. At first, there seemed to be far fewer Reploids turning Maverick in the wake of Sigma's destruction. But in recent weeks, there's been a sudden surge in Maverick activity. Several Maverick Hunter bases have come under attack and have been destroyed. What's more, analysis of captured Mavericks has revealed that they were built with a chip implanted in their system. Something capable of brainwashing normal Reploids and making them turn Maverick. Each chip is emblazoned with Sigma's insignia. The factory creating these Mavericks has been located. X has no doubt that the factory is being operated by remnants of Sigma's uprising, so he mobilizes the 17th unit for a strike. X's attack in the factory is watched from afar by three mysterious figures. They are the X-Hunters, masterminds behind the recent attacks, who are dedicated to the eradication of the Maverick Hunters. For destroying Sigma and halting his rebellion, X has made bitter enemies of the X-Hunters. And now their plan begins. 8 Special A class Mavericks capture objectives around the world. But this is just a distraction tactic to cover the X-Hunters' true goal. Whatever the case, in the name of world peace, X must once more dive headfirst into the fires of battle. So yeah, it's X. The hero of this adventure. Since putting down Sigma's rebellion, X has been assigned to lead the Maverick Hunters' 17th unit. But he still regrets that the only solution to the Maverick problem is more destruction. Few understand the turmoil he faces when his pacifist nature clashes with the need to use force to protect the innocent. X is truly alone. He has never discovered the truth of his origins, and even the most advanced technology cannot determine the extent of his full potential. Despite all this, he believes the day will come when the world will be at peace, and he never stops fighting to make that day a reality. His official hunter rank remains unchanged, but there are those who whisper he might have actually exceeded the abilities of Special A class hunters. Yeah, at this point we need to make a new rank for X. It would be the X class hunters. Zero. Zero was a Special A class hunter who fought alongside X in the 17th unit. He was X's closest friend and one of the few who truly understand him. During Sigma's uprising, Zero detonated his own power core to save X, and it was critically damaged. But miraculously, his Cortex chip was unscathed. It is currently being stored at Maverick Hunter HQ, but even Dr. Kane has proven incapable of repairing his Reploid body. Sigma. Formerly the commander of the 17th unit and X's superior, Sigma was hailed as the world's strongest Reploid. His mad ambitions led him to launch a Reploid uprising against humanity, in an attempt to create a world just for Reploids. However, X destroyed him and put a stop to his schemes. Now, 6 months later, there have been repeated sightings of Mavericks bearing Sigma's insignia. Has Sigma really returned, or is there another enemy hiding behind his name? Dr. Kane, the most gifted roboticist of the 22nd century. Dr. Kane's groundbreaking development of Reploids broke down the barriers between robot and human, and his creations exhibited the capacity to think, feel, and make decisions for themselves. Dr. Kane now spends his day as the founder of the Maverick Hunters, but he remains a mysterious figure, even to those closest to him. Yeah, fun fact, after Mega Man X2 and X3, Kane never appears. So, fans like to think that, yeah, he passed away after X3. Or probably like around Extreme 2. Wire Sponge. A mysterious Reploid of unknown allegiance. Wire Sponge is actually a failed experiment created in Sigma's War Machine factory. He's strangely cheerful despite his violent nature, and loves nothing more than to dance and play. Sigma has obliged him with his very own playground, the Weather Control Center, where he loves to alter the weather on a whim. Morph Moth. Moth is a strange Reploid not found in any database, a prototype equipped with advanced circuitry. He may take a lackadaisical approach to his duties, but his abilities are fearsome. He can absorb junk from scrap Reploids to power himself up. Under Sigma's orders, he has occupied a robot junkyard, and is using its scrap to resurrect destroyed Mavericks. Flame Stag. This former member of the Maverick Hunters' 17th unit defected along with Boomer Kuwanger, but vanished soon after joining Sigma. A hot-tempered braggart, he has been using his fiery piston-like punches to set off a string of eruptions across a volcanic mountain range. His plan is to block out the sun with volcanic ash and trigger a new ice age. Magna Centipede, a ninja-like Reploid and former member of the Maverick Hunters' Special Zero unit. Yeah, fun fact, after X2 or X3, I think, yeah, after X2, Zero becomes part of the Special Zero unit. But that's a clever name, but like, oh well. Centipede has the unique ability to infect enemies with a computer virus, making their power his own. Centipede was captured by Sigma's forces during the uprising and brainwashed into becoming a Maverick, leaving him as nothing more than a cold, emotionless killer who will not hesitate to destroy his former comrades. He has taken over a computer center and is transmitting the Maverick virus around the world. Overdrive Ostrich. Ostrich was once a proud member of the 7th Airborne Unit, but an accident robbed him of his ability to fly, and he resigned from the Maverick Hunters in shame. However, Sigma did not intend to let his abilities go to waste. Ostrich is forever grateful to Sigma for showing him he could still be an excellent fighter on the ground. Ostrich has captured a hidden missile silo in the desert, and intends to carry out Sigma's order to launch a nuclear warhead at the Hunter HQ. Bubble Crab, an amphibious Reploid who once belonged to the Maverick Hunters' 6th Naval Unit. His bitter rivalry with Wheel Gator left him with a spotty record as a Maverick Hunter. He considers himself a pragmatist, but that's only a thin justification for his shameless pursuit of personal gain. His only reason for joining Sigma was the chance to get rich. Currently, Crab acts as a leader of a transport unit that operates out of an undersea base, smuggling Mavericks into destinations across the world. Wheel Gator. Gator was second in command of the 6th Naval Unit, until during a mission he got caught up in a frenzy of destruction and turned his weapons against his fellow Maverick Hunters. He became a fugitive, fleeing the very hunters he has once commanded. Working under Sigma has proven to be ideal for Gator, he can slaughter and destroy to his heart's content. Recently, he has acquired the means to enact even greater devastation, a massive land-based mobile fortress. Crystal Snail. Where this Reploid appeared from is a mystery, and he also is prone to disappearing into his own shell. Sigma has ordered him to occupy the facility for mining Energen crystals, a new power source for Reploids. Snail treats the entire mine like a second shell, hiding himself away in its safest depths. EX Hunters. So the one on the left is Violin, the one in the middle is Surgus, and the one to the right is Agile. X Hunters. Mysterious figures who have masterminded the recent Maverick outbreaks. Their sole purpose is the eradication of the Maverick Hunters, and they have already succeeded in defeating over 100 highly skilled hunters in just a fortnight. With their 8 Special Aid class Mavericks dispatched to valuable objectives across the world, their uprising has begun in earnest. But who knows what their true goals may be. So yeah, now we get to the good part of this, the artworks. Ooh, bro, X looks beautiful in this. That's just more poses of X. Just look at these poses, like, X just looks badass in this game. There's X with his second armor. Then there's Zero right there. Dr. Kane. Wire Sponge. Morph Moth. Flame Stag. Magna Centipede. Overdrive Ostrich. Bubble Crab. Wheel Gator. Crystal Snail. Agile. Surgus. Violin. The X Hunters all together. Sigma himself. The Scorpion Robot. The metal scrap mini boss thing. The resurrected enemies the resurrected Mavericks mini boss was like, I never noticed that until now, that it's just basically like scrap Maverick, like basically Mavericks that were destroyed in X1. The Tanker, which appears a little rarely throughout the game. You'll only see like less than 5 times, I think. Okay, I don't know if it's that low. I think it appears like a little, like, it's kind of rare to see him. It's not that often. Then the Hog Cart enemy. I don't know. I'm just coming up with names for these guys because like I don't know their real names. The Frog enemy, because it dispenses like a little frog. Right there you can see the little frog, the blue one. There's the Vines. The giant fish mini boss. The jellyfish. The helicopter robots that drop in the vines. There's the screwdriver robots. There's the grabbing robots. There's the crushing walls activating robots. There's the weather laser robot. The 3D rendered sword. The birder robot. Yo-Yo Joe. I don't know, Yo-Yo Joe sounds like a cool name for this dude. Triceratops robot. The pillar robot. The movable turret robot. The bats from X1. The weird dragonfly robots. The pink variation of the dragonfly robots, which can possess the mini boss, like the one that's like scrap. And then the green ones just appear like in the game because they just control X. Then there's like those bugs again like on the ground. Then there's the shield robot, the giant beetle robot, the fish robot, the laser box robot, the crystal mini boss, the aggressive claw, the squirrel robot, the flying bug robot, right armor Joe, because he's using that right armor right there, that blue thing that you see. Then there's crystal robot, mini boss robot that appears in Magna Centipede, because like he scans you in one part of the level and he becomes stronger. Then there's the motorcycle ninja robots. Then there's the hanging robots. It's like, I mean, it looks like they're hanging, to be honest. And then, yeah, the hanging robots. That's a good name for them. The giant mechanoid mini boss. X riding the Ride Chaser, which is this bike right here. Then there's the Ride Chaser itself. This is Mega Man X riding the Ride Armor alone. Then here are some sketches for X2. There's X running, and jumping, and dashing, shooting, dashing, using the head parts of the second armor, dashing midair with the leg parts of the second armor, using a Giga Crush with the chest parts of the second armor, firing a double charge shot with the buster parts of the second armor. Then there's some sketches of X in the second armor, alongside Bubble Crab, a sketch of Zero, a sketch of Wire Sponge and Overdrive Ostrich, a sketch of Morph Moth and Flame Stag, a sketch of Crystal Snail and Magna Centipede, a sketch of Wheel Gator, sketch of Agile, Surgus, Violin, a sketch of Sigma, without color because now they don't have colors, the Scorpion enemy, the Beetle. Those are just sketch designs for them. Then the giant robot that scans you. And yeah, we went back. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. See y'all in the next one. Bye!